All right, good morning, everybody. Eddie DeBlock here at the Relic Extractors, along with a special guest today. Everybody, welcome Jon Amici to the video.
How you doing, guys?
And I set him up in a decent spot, so hopefully he gets some good glass today. Right now, he's just looking around to see if there's anything he's interested in that we leave here. And I'm going to get back down into the deep hole here today, and hopefully Jon pulls some good stuff out, so we'll be checking in with him on and off during the day. Chef Annie's got the truck today. She's out shopping, and we're going to get in it. So stay tuned. All right, guys, everything that I'm standing on here is what we left. This is what all broke off right in my back as I was sitting down here. So all this I got to clean out. And if you look, this is all cracking right across. This is where I got to get out later. So I'll be carving some new stairs. So I'm going to take all this down around here, and I'm just going to throw it back into what was already dug, fill up there. I don't want to compromise too much of this over here because we still got to get to that. But this here, I'm just going to throw back into this and keep it as far back there as I can and as high as I can. And you can see where even part of the ceiling here is cracking off all the way around to right about where this root is. So that's another reason to stay out of there. Or you just take the whole top down, one or the other. And hopefully maybe you find some goodies in there. But for now, I'm going to clean this out since we got our depth right here and some room to throw back there. That's less strain on me to try and get it way up out of the hole. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. And you see a couple of the things still laying around here from last week. Jon actually left his amber hinge lift, so I'll be taking that back with me. If he wants it, I'll give it to him. If not, I'll put it up on the auction. Yeah, it's a scarce bottle. So, all right, we're going to get into it, and the first good thing that comes out, we'll get back to you. Hopefully Mr. Amici there has some luck where I set him up, and we'll touch base a little bit later on. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. If you remember last week when I was here with my buddy Jon, underneath this black layer here, which is like coal dust basically, I mean you can see it right here, is that rusty layer. And that's pretty much the bottom, like we were at back over in there. So I need a place to sit right here, so I'm going to start going underneath right here back towards that area. And then I'll clean it out so that I have room to turn around and go the direction that I'm standing right now. And we'll see what comes out. I've had a couple broken things come out already. And a couple of the broken pieces were, unfortunately would have been a crier. So it is what it is. So I'm going to continue on in here and clean this out, widen it up as I go, and then spin it around and come back this direction here where that pad is, and just fling it over my shoulder up into there. So all right, stay tuned, and hopefully we get something coming out of here soon. That's starting to warm up a little bit now, guys. Not the temperature outside, but me in general. Just had to shed the sweatshirt. A couple things. Little mucilage. It is embossed on the bottom. I can't really read it. Can't tell if it's a Sanford's. I know it says made in USA. And not a YS, a HK Mulford out of Philly without the dose cup, and it's cracked, of course. You can see it right there. Pretty decent crack. But that was like 2 stabs into it, and I saw the COBALT sticking out down here in the bottom. And of course, I couldn't get or be fortunate enough here for it to not have a crack in it. But it's a good sign, and that's the way we're going to leave it and keep moving on. So stay tuned. All right, let's see if this thing focuses here. I don't know why it's not focusing. Let's see. There we go. All right, sorry about that, guys. First promising treasure today. I don't know if it's whole, but that's a good sign right there. Look at that big piece of stoneware. That's the base from what it looks like to me, with the top going up into the wall there. It is right down in the bottom here in this rusty stuff. This is where we want to be. However, this particular layer that I'm in is not the bottom. Just in poking around, there's another ash layer below this. So there could be another 2 foot of ash and then another layer of rust and goodies, or it could just be the ash laying just off the bottom. I'm not going that far today, especially since even though Mr. Amici is here with me today, he's probably about 50 yards away from me. So, you know, I told him if he moves, let me know. And so I got to take it easy. So I'm going to take my time here. This is going to be a little dissecting project here. Nice and slow. And of course, I mean, the hole's really not too wide, so I'm probably going to end up knocking some of this stuff here down on top of it first, so I can widen it up a little bit, or maybe behind me here where I'm sitting a little bit, just so I got a little room to work. But for now, I'm going to see how much of it I can expose, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully it's a nice Weston from Ellenville, or some other beautifully stamped and hopefully cobalt painted stoneware. We'll see. I don't see any color on it right now, but fingers crossed. All right, guys, we'll get back at you. Tell you what, guys, this pretty big piece of stoneware, and again, so far so good. This is going to take a while. So this is going to be a slow and methodical pull. I'm going to be a lot of chipping away over top and around the sides on this, and maybe even try to have to get underneath it a little bit, because sometimes these things have a tendency to get stuck in the bottom, and hopefully that's not the case where it's going to take too much effort other than just cleaning out around it. So gonna gently take care of this, and hopefully we got something special, and hopefully there's no handle breakage or spout breakage or whatever, if it even is that kind of crock. I can't even tell yet. It's at least 15 inches tall. I mean, from what I can see is about 10, and I mean, it's still buried up and, you know, into the wall this way and that way. So we'll get back at it, and hopefully we can do a live pull once I get it loose. We'll see. If not, I'll just show you when we get it out. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, this is the moment of truth. I got it loose. I don't know if there's a handle on the other side. I don't know if there's a spout on it. I don't know if it's got, you know, an opening for like a, you know, a big stoneware lid. I'm a little nervous and a little excited here all at the same time. So it's pretty big. So let's see if I can finagle it here with my foot. Oh, I do see a spout, and I do see a handle. Oh my goodness. So it's whole. I don't know if there's a hole per se on the other side. Let's see. Use the feet here. Hold that end up. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is cobalt painted. Oh my god. I'm hoping this is a Ellenville jug. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. If I don't find anything else for the whole day, look at that. Oh my god. I can't read it. It says something Clark. N. Clark Jr. Oh my god. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is probably the most expensive thing, oh my God, I have ever dug out of here. Oh my God. I can't tell what city it's from. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can't read it. Athens, maybe? Athens, New York? Athens, New York. N. Clark. 2-gallon. I knew it was pretty big. 2-gallon N. Clark Jr. Athens, New York. This is why I know this dump. I don't know if that's a crack. Oh, man. Yeah, she's cracked, but it's solid. It's cracked, but it is solid. That's just from pressure from being in the ground. Oh my God. I don't care. That right there is an awesome piece of stoneware. I have no idea on the rarity of this. I've never even heard of it. Oh my God. Awesome. Alright guys, I need to take a little bit of a break because while I was getting this out, I thought I felt another piece of stoneware down here. So, this is why we dig to the rust. And, because that's the oldest stuff thrown in. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Alright guys, time to chill. We'll see you back in a little bit. Phew. Alright guys, well, since I was topside for a while taking a break, some of this broke off when I was stepping out and I didn't even really look at it, and I'm sitting here cleaning all this out, and right here in front of me got a little stack of stuff right here. This looks like a fluter. Well, like a washboard, like a glass washboard. And see what this is here. Might be a Platts chloride. That's what it looks like, a Platts maybe. Yep, bottom embossed, base embossed, Platts chloride. And it's cracked all get out. So I won't be keeping that one. Sorry to say. Let's see what else is right here. This is that mid-level where everything was just crushed. Type of jelly jar, piece of crockery right here, piece of wire. What else do I see here? Amber something. What was this one? Broken Pabst. Broken pickle jar. This was probably a chamber pot. That's indicative of a chamber pot handle. Small one. Smaller. What do we got here? I've dug some of them out of here before. I'll tell you what, boy, I am pulling a lot of stoneware out of here today. You know, albeit most of it broken, but that big a piece of excitement I had this morning was awesome. So, alright, I'm going to continue on here, clean this out. I'm going to try and shave this at least right to the wall here. And, we'll see, maybe go that way a little bit. If I can get this flush, that'll be good. And, Get this cleaned out a little bit more. And even right here where my foot is stuff that broke off when I was stepping out. So I had to level this back off here too. So, all right, let's get at it. We'll see what comes out. Stay tuned, guys. Well, check this out, guys. This is probably a domed light for a bar fixture. It is a Schlitz. I can tell by the logo there. Reverse painted on this side. And it says Milwaukee. Arnie, that's your neck of the woods. Too bad I didn't have the at least the whole name intact there. So I'm not sure if I'll keep it or not, but I am going to put it aside. You can see where the black paint got wiped off the back side. And then I got another little piece here. You can see where the black paint is coming off. Some more shards, stoneware, piece of a chamber pot. I'm going to set that there for now. And just widen it out. And then I'm going to knock this down and clean it out. I'm just throwing everything up over into that area. I'm going to run out of room soon. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep going as long as I can, see what else comes out. I may not have, excuse me, dug a lot today as far as quantity goes. But I'm thrilled. I am just absolutely thrilled and tickled at that 2-gallon Cobalt painted jug that I dug out of here earlier. So that was a day maker right there. And I'm just going to pick around here and chill out. Annie's on her way here with some pizza for myself and Jon Amici. And he had only gotten a couple things. He was walking out to go to his car as I was coming up and taking my break before. So nothing major yet on his end, but we'll catch up with him and give him some props here. And we'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully some more stuff pops out. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, I don't know if we'll be able to see this. But I don't know if it's a jar or a milk. I can't even tell if it's aqua or clear. Right there. Seems to be aqua from what I can see. It's just a little out of my reach and sight from where I'm sitting. I just happened to lean over and look in and saw it sticking out. Good thing I did before I just started stabbing away with the fork. So I'm going to chip around that too and see what we got. It looks to be a jar. Hopefully it's a good one. Some type of rare one. And we'll get back to you. Let's see what we got in there, guys. Stay tuned. Alright, guys. Chef Annie just showed up with some Cagino. She just messaged me. She's out front where we park. Couple things, mostly broken Cobalt, probably something like a bromo. Crock lid with a number 10, so it's probably a 10-gallon. That jar that came out was a ball. Unbelievable, right? The same depth as that beautiful stoneware I pulled out this morning. That dates back to like 1850s. Here's a 1920s, you know, well, teens anyway. 1910 to 1923 ball jar, and a little bromo, actually an applied crown right there, probably 1890s applied crown, a little whiskey flask, and a little amber med right there. So a couple slicks. So there's everything piled up right there. You can't even see down where I was digging on there, and a lot of this just broke off. I don't know if I'm going to get into it or not. We'll see. I'm starting to get a little tired here, but I'm going to go eat some pizza, and we'll get back at you. We'll see how John's making out and what his finds are, and we'll get him a little bit of props up here on the video. So stay tuned, guys. We'll see you in a bit. All right, guys. Got to climb in through all these weeds. See how Mr. Amici, actually it is Amici, Italiano, Jon Amici. I'm going to see how he's doing. Let him know that Chef Annie's here with pizza from Cagino's. Alright. These are those, this is the root ball that we were picking at for a while. The rain's washed a lot of it out. I might have to look at that at another day. All right. Boy, John's moved a lot of dirt. That's for sure. How you making out?
I'm good here. You know, the holes work. It's fun.
Moved a lot of dirt though.
Oh, hell of a lot. I don't know if I want to put it there. I'm thinking about it, but then I sort of block myself off.
Right.
Anyways, these are what I would say are my finds that I do like my inks.
All right, a couple ink wells. The Carbona. What's that other med there?
This is
that the one from
Drug Company?
Oh, that's the one you're telling from Boston? Okay, Puritan med?
Right there on there.
Right.
I don't care. I like it. This is Carbona, and this is a Colgate. Boss Colgate on the
Okay. Colgate.
This is,
the Durkee.
This is the Durkee. And then the rest of this is just other glass I found.
All right, cool. Well, at least you got some.
You know, I found 2 beers, but they were, you know, unembossed and machine made.
Right. All right. Well, my wife is here. She's got some pizza out there, so we can, if you want to hop out and grab a slice to.
All right.
So.
Cool.
She's got everything all set up on the tailgate, I guess.
All right, I better go.
So, all right, guys. We'll get back at you a little bit later, and we're gonna go eat some pizza. Well, never fails. Like I said, this is a tough hole to dig anyway. You can see like where this half right here broke off. Pretty much filled in the 2-3 foot of depth that I had at the bottom there. And then a lot of this secondary stuff here broke off. I ran out of room to toss the cast off. My pathway up out of the hole is very narrow right here. You got to turn around and kind of back up and span your hands across the hole here in the top, so you're kind of like spanning the whole darn opening, and slowly weasel your way up. So that's all undug anyway, but I need a bucket brigade here for that. So at least me and one other guy here with a bucket, and at least it's all loose. I sure wish I had a couple pieces of plywood to just throw right over top of this, just to keep the rainwater out of it and to keep anything else from washing down into it and making it a little compact. But it is what it is. Another day is pretty much coming to a close. John is taking a walk around through the back there and seeing what he can pick. I told him there's all kinds of stuff back here. Here's where he was digging a little while ago. He's got that John Coleman and a couple other things right over there. It looks like he's got a Melons and maybe a Hinchliff beer or a Cat's beer. He got himself a little Bromo. And yeah, so he did his thing, and I'm letting him waltz. I would go back there. I just told him, go ahead, knock yourself out. But these deep holes here kind of get to you climbing in and out of them, you know, 4, 5, 6 times a day, and you know, moving stuff around. So I did get that crock out to the truck when Annie came back with the Cugino's pizza, and I mean, that's still every bit of 10 foot right there. This whole thing, this whole step is still undug, but this whole edge here would have to get cut out, and try and catch a lot of it without it getting all the way down the bottom of the hole is virtually impossible. You just have to shave a little bit at a time, and whatever lands in the hole, fill it up in a bucket and take it out. And but that's going to be, you know, have to happen. This whole step and this whole part right here is all going to have to come out eventually. And even a lot of this right in here is not dug down to the bottom, so it's a lot of work, a lot of shuffling dirt around. And like I said, it's easier with at least 2 guys digging the same hole together like this. But starting to get a little sketchy and compromised, so play it safe, and I'll just chill out and wait for Chef Annie to come back. She's going to want to take a walk around too for a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So we will catch you a little bit later on, and we'll cap off the video.